men. We don't know what we did.
In honor of Women's History Month, I bring to you, my brothers, this story from RLS Media. New Jersey woman sentenced to 50 years in jail for forcing girl 17 to work as a prostitute. Oh, this is just absolute gorgeousness, huh, sis? Oh, say what? Queen, slay. And once again, I mean, I don't know how many people really need to understand that, neck tattoos are just a dead giveaway that you're a shitty human being. But, having neck tattoos is a dead giveaway that you are a shitty human being that probably shouldn't be trusted. Sorry. If you got them and you're nice, I mean, well, way to prove me wrong, but, more likely than not, yeah, you're a piece of shit. So, with this being said, let's get into this. Attorney General Gruber G. Grewal announced that a woman, was sentenced to 50 years in state prison today after being convicted at trial of first-degree human trafficking and other charges for forcing a girl, 17, to engage in prostitution at hotels in Mercer County. Oh, she had on the track. She was sitting there just working that young girl out, man. Ashley Gardner, 32, of Trenton, was sentenced to 50 years parole, to 50 years in state prison, including 20 years of parole ineligibility by Superior Court Judge Darlene J. Perexta. Whatever. Gardner was convicted by a Mercer County jury on October 24th, 2019 of conspiracy, first degree, human trafficking, first degree, facilitating human trafficking, second degree, promoting prostitution of a minor, first degree, promoting organized street crime, first degree, and endangering the welfare of a child, second degree. My goodness, I mean, all my women independent, sure, throw your hands up in the air. All my mamas making dollars, throw your hands up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, it's just like with the whole black thing. Like, there's this element, this mindset that, yeah, because somebody is this thing, thusly everything that they do is fantastic. Everything that they your gender, your color, not gender because gender is real, but your biological sex nor the color of your skin determine the type of human being you are. Your actions do. And guess what? Her actions mean that, her going out there and pimping out a 17-year-old girl, regardless of context, is pretty shitty. Alright? Golly. Sorry if I sound a little irritated, but it's I've had a few conversations with individuals, particularly around the incidents over the summer, where I've had these folks, and these are people that I try to really justify the burning down of buildings and cities and because of, Jacob Blake and the Breonna Taylors and the George Floyds. And it's bro, yeah, you're choosing the wrong ones, man. Y'all always get hyped up over people who do the wrong things. This shitty human, I don't want to say, no, I mean, I'm not trying to besmirch the dead by any stretch of the imagination, but, less than reputable individuals. But, oh, well, they're black. Oh, well, it's a woman. Nah, it's one of the more infuriating things that I encounter throughout the course of life is this willingness to completely forego any sense of integrity or decency simply because of this one really innocuous and meaningless trait. Shit people are shit people. Golly, boys. Officials said she was sentenced to 25 years. Okay. According to officials, Gardner received concurrent sentences of 15 years, 8 years, and 8 years respectively on the charges of promoting prostitution of a minor, facilitating human trafficking, and endangering the welfare of a child. She will be required to register under Megan's Law and will be subject to parole supervision for life. For life, see. Deputy Attorney General Catherine Morris and James Ruberton tried the case for the Division of Criminal Justice Gangs and Organized Crime Bureau Human Trafficking Unit, and the lead detective was Detective Roderick Jones of the New Jersey State Police, supervised by Detective Sergeant John Sapad. more likely the spot. Officials said Gardner and co-defendant Breon Mickens, 28, of Trenton, were charged in an investigation by the New Jersey State Police and Division of Criminal Justice, assisted by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Lawrence Police Department, New Jersey's Department of Children and Families, and U.S. Marshals Service, New York, New Jersey Regional Fugitive Task Force. Mickens pled guilty to second-degree conspiracy and was sentenced to 5 years in prison in November 2019. The investigation began when the victim escaped from a hotel where she was forced by Gardner and Mickens to engage in prostitution. This prosecution reflects our commitment to ensure that human traffickers like Gardner face justice, said Gruwall. These offenders prey on vulnerable victims, forcing them into a life of sexual slavery. And you know what? I don't like Gruwall, but I will tip my hat to him on this one. All right, honestly, I still want to get rid of you, my guy, but I'll tip my hat to you on this one. We will continue to work tirelessly with our law enforcement partners at all levels, as well as victim advocates, to raise awareness about human trafficking, rescue victims, and apprehend those responsible for these terrible crimes. And here's the thing, guys. This is why, once again, the familial unit is so important. Whether you like to admit it or not, one of the greatest detractors from human trafficking is having people actually care about the individuals that they bring into this world. And unfortunately, we live in a world, in a paradox where people are just, where our women have been given just endless ways to have their whims fulfilled. Like their every want and desires are taken care of, and they can just throw their children to the state. And and you're on your own, buddy. Best of luck to you. And it sucks. And they end up vulnerable in these positions. And the only way to, the best way, because I genuinely don't believe that there's a one fix-all to any of our problems. But I do believe that by making a concentrated effort towards, reestablishing the importance of the nuclear family and reestablishing basically incentivizing our nuclear families, I think that's literally the only way to stop more victims from being made, is by making sure that the number one unit that could be there for them, the family, the mother and the father, and the brothers and sisters and everybody looking out for each other, the village, that's really the only way. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section is for. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like this, also dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually go into the description box and bang the bell. Do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? I mean, wow, this clearly a winner. Clearly a winner. We're better off with her behind bars, and and best of luck to the victim and what she has to, in her attempts to get over this clearly traumatic experience, which more than likely will have her thinking, oh well, I should just be a dude. But either ways, guys, that's neither here nor there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until the next one.
This food is destructive.
This food is your culture.
Then the culture is destructive.